Then this kind of high-tech surveillance started, using cameras, facial recognition. They set up a working group to examine every person, every family, to check who has traveled abroad or ever signed any petition, ever protested for anything. They categorize the entire population as normal, suspicious, and untrustworthy. They built the biggest reservoir of data ever collected. Every Uyghur aged over 12 must go to the hospital to provide health profile, DNA, fingerprints, iris scan. Facial recognition from various different sides of their face, and also voice recognition. They had to read 20 times one paragraph of newspaper establishing bio data. And then the computer can automatically give a result whether you are normal, you are suspicious, or untrustworthy.
The way in which we communicate and live is changing. The possibilities for what people in positions of power can do and the way that they can intrude into our lives, into our relationships, has all changed. Because we have this totalitarian architecture around us, you only need a change of government or change of circumstances before it's used in a totalitarian way when it's too late.
There will be a clash between those who want freedom, justice, and equality, and those who want systems of exploitation.
Wow.
There's a new set of kings that nobody voted for, and they have more money and power than any corporation ever has.
Tesla boss Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world with a net worth of $185 billion.
Facebook's got $46 billion in cash. The cash flow somewhere around $10.5–11 billion.
Google's parent company Alphabet surged. For the full year, revenue rose to nearly $75 billion. That now makes Alphabet the world's most valuable company, ahead of Apple.
Just want to jump in with some Amazon numbers. Revenue, $89 billion.
They are powerful not simply because they have all the money and the wealth, but because they've amassed all of the information.
Age, gender, ethnicity, religion, what car you drive, what products you purchase in shops, what churches you attend, how you see the world, what actually drives you, how open you are to new experiences, whether you prefer order and habits and planning in your life, how social you are, how much you tend to worry. Big data is an understanding of your personality, because it's personality that drives behavior, and behavior obviously influences how you vote.
These technology companies have become behavior modification systems for sale to the highest bidder.
we are worth more when we are dead slabs of predictable human behavior than when we are as living, breathing, informed citizens of a democracy. We are worth more when we are addicted, outraged, distracted, polarized, and disinformed than if we are living, breathing, free humans and citizens. Technology domesticates us into the new kind of human.
The last time human beings were commodified, it was the age of industrialization, and it was labor. And when labor was commodified, we had sweatshops, we had factory lines, we had child labor, we had exploitation of our physical bodies. Now, what's commodified is not our physical bodies, it's our attention.
In 2017, a new AI engine got invented. These things are generative, large language, multimodal models. These models treat absolutely everything as language. Everything human beings do runs on top of language. Our laws, the idea of a nation state, friendships and relationships. And just like AI can now translate between human languages, you can translate between almost anything. Images can be treated as language. Sound becomes a language. DNA is just another kind of language. This becomes the total decoding and synthesizing of reality.
These models are so sophisticated that they can actually autonomously generate anything that you might think is unique to human creativity or human intelligence. It is a massive cybersecurity issue, it's a national security issue. It is a potent threat for geopolitics, election hacking, because anybody's identity can be assumed and appropriated.
There's absolutely no guardrails, no laws, nothing that prevents the tech from gambling on this without any consequences. The longer nation states do not use their power to regulate artificial intelligence, the more data and power it gets, which usurps the powers of nation states. This is right up front, changing our lives.
What we're looking at is a paradigm change in human communication and even human evolution. The key question is, who controls the machines?
I am the reason OpenAI exists.
Perhaps the most important foundational technology of our time, artificial intelligence.
Basically, there's no institution in the world that cannot be improved with machine learning.
If we continue giving our money to these technology corporations, these people will have more power and wealth than the entire world. And that's what the most alarming thing is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Peter Thiel.
We can give up a future for our grandchildren's grandchildren of dynamism and growth. We can have both. Manufactured worlds, rotated to create artificial gravity with centrifugal force. These are very large structures, miles on end, and they hold 1 million people or more each. High-speed transport, agricultural areas, some of them would be more recreational. You could have a recreational one that keeps 0G so that you can go flying. These are ideal climates. These are shirt-sleeve environments. People are going to want to live here.
Survival of the richest, because they're preparing for a civilization-threatening catastrophe in their lifetime. The event, the thermonuclear war, the electromagnetic pulse, the climate catastrophe, the pandemic, the economic revolution, whatever it is that makes life for them unlivable. So they're running around trying to make toys that somehow fix things, like underground bunkers and rocket ships
thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer, because you guys paid for all this.
It's always an ends justifies the means journey toward their better place, and externalizing a tremendous amount of horror onto whoever isn't on board their particular thesis.